Hello guys, what's up? Hoje na nossa aula, na nossa videoaula, nós vamos ver uma história, que é a história sobre a Ana. The story is cheering for Anna, torcendo pela Ana. Nós vamos ver a história, depois eu gostaria que vocês acompanhassem ela na apostila para depois fazer as atividades. Vamos lá? Let's go!
Cheering for Anna. When my mom first told me she was taking me to Ireland to see the Special Olympics, I was so excited I almost swallowed my gum. "We're going to the Olympics? Wow!" I exclaimed. "The Special Olympics," Mom said. "They're for people with mental disabilities. That means they don't learn the same way as most people. Some of them have other disabilities too, like having trouble walking or controlling their hands. The Special Olympics are games for them." "Oh," I said, confused. "We're going to visit my cousin Mary and her husband David. Their daughter Anna is going to compete in the games. Anna's 13. She's a runner, like you, but Anna has a mental disability." In the weeks before our trip, I was worried. I didn't know Anna at all. We would probably be so different. What would we talk about? Although I shared Anna's bedroom, I didn't see much of Anna that week. She left early every morning to train with her team. One day we watched her team practice. I didn't expect to be impressed, but I was. Her feet flew. I was amazed to find myself wondering whether I could keep up with her in a race. "Anna, you're really fast," I told her. "Of course, silly. That's how I win." Anna grinned, and I grinned back. On Saturday night, Mary, David, Mom, Dad, and I drove to Dublin for the opening ceremony. Anna had left earlier to join her team. When we walked into the park, my jaw dropped. I'd never seen so many people in one place, and they all seemed to be speaking different languages. David told us that almost 75,000 people were there. He said the Special Olympics World Summer Games would be the biggest sporting event in the world that year. The ceremony was spectacular. Thousands of athletes from 160 nations paraded in. We watched big musical acts and a huge Irish dance performance, and we listened to many speeches. Then, a young Irish athlete entered carrying an Olympic torch. The announcer called it the Special Olympics Flame of Hope. The boy held his torch to the sculpture, and flames leapt from its top. Fireworks burst into the sky. The crowd roared. I'd never felt so thrilled in my life. During the following week, we spent most of our time at the games. Mom had signed us up to be volunteers, people who help with the events. We handed out programs at the gymnastics arena. We signed in athletes at the swimming center. When I was at the pool, I noticed that athletes on the sidelines cheered for all the competitors, not just their teammates. I had never seen such a friendly and supportive spirit at a sports championship. Soon I found myself paying more attention to what people could do than to their disabilities. Anna's races were scheduled for Friday. On Thursday night, Anna and I were too excited to sleep. We compared our experiences at the opening ceremony and giggled uncontrollably. The next day, Mom, Dad, David, Mary, and I squeezed into the stands at Morton Stadium to watch Anna's track races. Her first race was a 4x100 relay. In the 4x100, 4 people on a team take turns running 100 meters each. Each runner hands a short stick called a baton to the next runner. The first runner on Anna's team had a great start. When it was Anna's turn to run, Mom, Mary, David, and I all held our breath. She grabbed the baton and took off like a shot. Her team finished in third place. They'd won the bronze medal. Anna's next race was the 200-meter. My chest tightened as I watched Anna take her starting position. I often ran the 200 for my track team. I knew just how Anna felt, fingers tingling, waiting for the starting gun to fire. Then, bang! Anna sprang forward, her head bent low as she pounded down the track. Soon, she was leading the race. A woman from Brazil and a boy from Japan were close at her heels. Suddenly, the Japanese runner tripped. The crowd gasped as the boy crashed to his knees. Anna saw the fall too. She stopped short. She pulled the fallen runner to his feet and gave him a quick hug. Then she raced on. Of course, the Brazilian runner crossed the finish line first, but the crowd cheered even louder for Anna. 2 days later, Mom, Dad, and I headed home. At the airport, I gave Anna a big hug goodbye. Anna handed me a photograph that David had taken at the Special Olympics. On the airplane, I studied the photo. Anna wore her bronze medal. She held the ribbon every runner received for competing in the 200-meter race. I had my arm around Anna's shoulder. We were both laughing like mad. Suddenly, I realized I wasn't thinking about Anna's disability. I was thinking about how kind Anna had been to the boy in the race. I was thinking about Anna's hilarious jokes and her great athletic skill. I was admiring Anna, my friend.